Hi, Bill.
Jillian, how are you?
How are you?
I'm doing great.
Hey, Bill.
Daryl,
Good to see you, my man.
Great to see you. So, you guys never disappoint.
Well, thank you.
Where are we today?
So today we're at the Liberace Mansion, which is a true piece of Las Vegas history.
Right.
We get to see this property in an exclusive look. We're going to meet with the owner who has completely restored the property.
Destiny. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
It needed it screaming, please help me, you know. And I was fascinated by Liberace as a child, and that's the reason I play the piano today. I've been not only to bring it back to life, but I've actually been able to bring music back to the mansion as well.
That's amazing.
Which it really needed.
And actually, Las Vegas is very lucky to have you, because when we see properties like this that are really an iconic piece of history, and I see that they've been restored, and being someone who's lived in Las Vegas the majority of my whole life, I almost get a little bit emotional about it, because we don't have a lot of history that has been done in Las Vegas. Kind of, we do everything new and better, and
We tear everything down and
tear
make
it down
it new.
and start over. And so to see this piece and actually have this tour today, and to see the beauty that you've restored in this property, I'm very excited for. So I just want to say thank you for that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Now, you see these two marble columns here,
Wow.
and the two marble columns just a little ahead. This is the end of one of the houses.
Okay.
And then
the beginning of the
there
next.
was the gap, and then there's the beginning of that one. But it was merged, and then another floor was put up as well. This became, once again, a very, very famous piece. He paid $350,000 for this in 1974, and it was in variety.
$350,000 in 1974.
It was in
So what's that, about $1 million today?
Something like that, yeah.
Now, when you took it over, how much of this was here and how much of it wasn't here?
The ceiling was hanging down. There were two sinkholes, and I had to have the floors and the drill, because we had the sand underneath it.
Yeah.
So I had to make it to concrete, hundreds of tons of concrete, and there were pylons, steel pylons with propeller-style blades on them to lift and support everything.
Wow.
They said at the time, the engineers, they said, had I not done what I did, the house would have collapsed in 18 months.
So
it would already be gone by now.
Phenomenal.
Oh, well, this was a direct blood descendant of Michelangelo, and his
A
name
blood
was
descendant of
Stefano
Michelangelo.
Angelo
Wow.
Thorpe. This is the closest thing you're going to come to the Vatican this side.
Yeah, and
of
every night when you
the
go to bed,
ocean,
this is what you
it
see.
really is. And this was his bedroom.
Wow.
This was once his pool, where he played on the piano key pool. And however, when this went up for sale after he died in 1988 in the famous auction in 1988, the Liberace auction, they filled in the pool and got permission to have an event centre. This is a piece of history in itself. Liberace bought this staircase from a can-can bar in Paris.
Wow.
Now, the reason it hit the newspapers because of the cost of the transportation. To get it across the ocean and the continent cost $75,000, because it had to be in dollars. It had to be transported in one piece. Now, this is his favorite room, the Moroccan room.
The Moroccan
You're in the
room.
Moroccan
I
room.
tell
Bill's already up here doing it.
Bill's up here.
Soaking up the Liberace history.
There's a very positive energy in this room.
There is. And just the natural light, and just being, I feel like you can almost feel the spirits of everyone who has been here. You are truly just a man after my heart, because I love that you've restored this history here. I know Daryl's really enjoyed it, and just everything down to just the furniture pieces. You've done an amazing job, and we thank you today for your time.
Thank you, your good self.
Thank you, Martyn.
Thank you.
Have a
Thank
great
you so
day.
much. Nice to meet you.
You're most welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And now we're going to finish up by showing another little piece of iconic history, Michael's restaurant here at the South Point.
And Michael's has been in business for almost 40 years. They've hosted many celebrities, many Las Vegas mobsters.
And we're going to interview the guy here, Jose, who knows where all the bones are buried, pretty much.
He does. He is the key to the castle. He has the keys. He's going to have an interview with us and tell us what Las Vegas holds behind these doors. Come on,
check it out.
Carlson. So, Jose, we're so excited today to be with you and be at beautiful Michael's restaurant, where we know you have seen countless celebrities, you've seen countless very famous, iconic people. And we want to talk a little bit about that Las Vegas history.
Yes.
So what can you tell us?
We moved out here to the South Point in 2007. And the only original two pieces is the dome and the front door.
Wow.
And everything else is the same colors, same
Exact replicas, right?
This is how it was before. Yeah.
carpet.
What other celebrities have you hosted at this?
We had a lot
restaurant?
of sports celebrities.
Okay.
Dan Marino, Boomer Esiason.
Now, you don't have to confirm or deny, but I might have heard a few little rumors that there could have been, you know, over its life, maybe a couple mobsters that came in and had dinner here. So I know that it's a nice restaurant to entertain, we'll say.
Yes. Yeah, I wouldn't disclose that part because
Yes.
some of them are still alive.
Some of them are still
I
alive.
don't want no problem.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
we don't
I don't
want
blame
any
you.
problems. Any problems with any. That's
No names.
awesome. I love hearing all the sports stars that have been here and just having that piece of Las Vegas history. I
Yes.
love that it's iconic. I love that you have the original dome from almost 40 years ago. And I just appreciate your service. I appreciate you having us here. But you know what?
Yeah, thank you.
I think I'm getting hungry. Are you hungry?
Absolutely. Let's
I
eat.
think we should have a meal. All right. Well, that's a wrap. Thank you so much.
Thank
Jose.
you,
We
Jose.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Let's eat.
All right.